The number of Americans, maybe it's you, vacationing in Europe this summer has been breaking records. Our friend, travel expert Tanya Swastrup just got back. It seems like everybody I talked to has gone to Europe this year. Everybody.
Everybody did. Absolutely. It was so busy. And as you saw also in Italy, it was so hot. The numbers of Americans right now traveling to Europe is exceeding 2019 rates. It's up about 55%. It's crazy.
Yeah. Raul was telling me when he just went that they were saying that the numbers come April were like higher than what it was for an entire season there. So is it just because COVID's over and people saved up and they're just ready to travel?
That's actually one of them, but also a lot of demand because of the strong dollar. So the exchange rate is really good, savings during COVID, as you just said. A lot of people are actually renting out their apartments, so you can go there on the cheap, which is, you know, never before could you do that.
Right.
And just people are really, really eager to get out.
Yes.
So they're doing it, and they're not saving their bucket list for later, they're doing it now.
Every time I text you to plan like my next trip, you are somewhere in the world. I'm like, where is she now? Where's Tanya now? Where did you go?
So what we're really recommending everybody to do, and that's what I did, is I went to the Balkans. So instead of, for example, going to Italy or France, go to Slovenia, go to Bosnia, which is exactly what I did. I mean, one of the most beautiful areas in the world I've ever seen, and there were not that many people.
These are your photos?
Those are my photos, exactly.
Where is this?
So that is Slovenia. That is in Lake Bled, right outside of Ljubljana. That is one of the, that right there is one of that is Croatia.
Look at that water,
no,
Tanya.
You have no idea. It's so pristine. You can actually drink the water in all of these rivers and lakes.
Wow.
It's incredible. That's right outside of Dubrovnik. That is out of Bosnia. So yeah, it's just get creative. If you're gonna go, if you want to go to Europe, get creative.
Get creative. Okay, can you still do Europe on the cheap? My last trip there, I was like, I'm never coming back here again. It's way too expensive.
Right. So prices are incredibly high. I personally have been doing this for multiple years. I've never seen prices as high as they are. So you have to get smart. You have to book early. 100%. Go.
So you book like for 2020.
100%
now?
Yes, you book right now. If you want to go next summer, book now.
Okay.
One, you get a lot better rates. Price points will not come down. Like that, let me get that straight. There's a misconception that you wait and price, for example, flights will come down. No, they will not come down. So hotels will most likely not come down too, because also remember China, the Chinese are now coming out. So there's about 152 million that we're saying of the Chinese are now going to start traveling again.
Yes.
So prices will not come down. Book now, and you can book about a year in advance.
A year in advance. Okay. And your highlights, if you had to go back and you wanted to recommend to anybody that's watching to do like next year, what would be like your recommendation?
Well, it was funny because, for example, going to Croatia, going to Dubrovnik, we would overhear people ask, oh, this is Game of Thrones, right? So are they taking down the set? Or there's a law now. So that right there is a walk of shame. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Oh, yes.
The walk of shame, if you remember. There is now a law in Dubrovnik that you're not allowed to walk around naked. They had to implement that law
because people were walking around naked,
trying to do the walk of shame.
Wow.
So White Lotus. So a lot of this stuff is like if what you're seeing on TV, a lot of people are trying to do, and so that was one of the funniest highlights. But the second one is just going to countries, going to cities that potentially are not necessarily very popular. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do different things. Do your research and go and book now.
Another one that you have always encouraged me to do, and I wish my in-laws did it, because they went to go to Greece and they had a layover in London. My father-in-law got sick and they ended up having to forfeit like their entire trip and lost all their money on their trip because that's how sick he got. So having insurance, because you get that button that says click if you would like to do insurance. You're like, no, I want to save that money.
No, do it, because yes, if nothing happens and you're like, why did I book it? But why did I do that? But if something happens, 100%. And we look at what happened in COVID. We don't know what's going to happen. So get insurance, or at least pay attention to your credit card. Book on your credit card. So whatever you do, pay with your credit card and see what their insurance policies are. Some of the credit cards have fantastic insurance policies, but definitely get insurance and get help. Do enroll in the apps. That's another big thing, because if something gets canceled, like my flight to London was canceled, I didn't know because they emailed me. And the apps that I had are the one that's told me. If not, I would have never known.
You would have never known. Well, I never travel without a friend like Tanya. So if you want to get more information and find her, foxeyesandiego.com, click the little Scene On tab. It's like less scary when I travel with you. Thank you for being here. It's so good to have you back. Until she's off on another adventure somewhere. She's somewhere in the world. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Tanya?